So here we are, we're gonna start our Mass Effect 2 playthrough. I am importing my Mass Effect 1 character. So I just need to clarify something that you're all gonna see and it might be confusing. I'm using my save 2 which says level 59. There is a bug glitch going on with the Legendary Collection. I just want to put this out there for anyone not aware. For some reason, the new Legendary mode actually caused a problem in Mass Effect 1. So when you hit level 29 in Legendary mode, it's equal to being level 57. So the problem comes to is the game tries to calculate or switch between the two modes and doesn't know how to accurately do the levels. So unfortunately, it caused a problem. Despite it saying that I'm level 59, if I was to play this character again in Mass Effect 1, I would not gain any new XP, and I'll be permanently stuck at 51. So I just want to put this out there. So I will get all the benefits of having a level 60 character. I did do a test last night after I beat my Mass Effect 1 playthrough to make sure. So there's a few achievements that are trophies that I may not get because I already got them when I was doing a test on my own. So here we go. I'm going to import my level 59 character. I just wanted to put that out there for anyone who is wondering. So I'm going to be playing on Insanity for the rest of the trilogy. I do not like auto level up. I like to be able to actually do the points because I like to build them to my thing. Always have subtitles on. I let my squad use their abilities, but as you can see, when enabled, squad members automatically use their most effective powers in combat. When disabled, they only use their powers defensively or for ammo powers. I'm still gonna let them use it on their own. I may change my mind, but that actually won't matter until later levels. And then always leave autosave on. So it gives you a rundown of your past character. So in this case, whatever my character's name was, level 59, really 60, but it's fine. What I was in the first game, so I was an adept, and I'm still going to run through with adept. I was a paragon, saying that I followed the paragon path in the game. What this means is, how did you end the game? Did you end as a paragon or renegade? That's what this refers to. Now, here's some key things that you have to know. It's going to ask, what was the status of Rex? In my case, he survived. Kaidan was killed. I saved the council, and I put Anderson because, let's be honest, fuck you, Dina. Dude's a bitch. Back when EA actually made good games. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight
Martin
Geth.
Sheen does this role very
Geth.
well.
We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Yeah, I gotta say it, like, Martin Sheen does that role very well. So I'm actually glad they casted him for the role of the Elusive Man.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Yeah, it's hard to get that fire out. It's just fire.
Shepard!
Distress
So if
station
you
is ready
notice,
for launch.
it's a very basic look when you put your helmet on, and the whole purpose behind that is because you can change the face up later.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander,
Ashley, go. Now.
aye aye. Everybody in. Go, go, go!
Curious how they can hit the escape pods. Alright, now we got control.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy! Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
See, Mass Effect 2 is just great among so many reasons. One of them being that they actually gave Joker more like lines than just the basic crap he had. Like they actually made him a more relevant character, and that's kind of why Mass Effect 2 just feels so much better. Also, you'll notice they made huge changes to combat and powers.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack! Watch the arm!
I spent all the majority of Mass Effect 1. Ragdolling enemies. I get ragged in Mass Effect 2. Nah. Irony. So it goes, do I want to do Mass Effect Genesis? So it will summarize events, but also Genesis lets you kind of make changes if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I just finished my playthrough, so no, I already know what's going on.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Science. Yeah, plus I love the loading screens in Mass Effect 2. They just feel so much more. So this allows me to, if I wanted to, I can start making changes to the face. If I was to make any changes, I would probably just be adding facial hair to Shepard. Which, no. I don't like... I don't like how it went to that face of all faces. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with the, imported face because... Yeah. I don't want to go too crazy in the character creator. Alright, so now here's the big change that happened from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2, if you see here. So now, each of the classes are more restricted than how they used to be in Mass Effect 1. So for example, the soldier. For your power, you get adrenaline rush and concussive shot. But you also get different types of ammo. That's a power in this game now. But you see where it says weapon training. Assault rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle, heavy pistol. So what that means is each class now is restricted on what weapons they can use. So the soldier, which is, lack of better term, basic bitch gun runner. Your power is concussive shot, where you just like you can like ragdoll someone. Your other powers involve ammo, which means you can make your gun have incendiary ammo, cryo ammo, or disruptor ammo. And then you can use any of those weapons. The other power, Adrenaline Rush, is your class specific power. If I remember correctly, it does like a slowdown of time and you could just unload a lot of shots. Infiltrator. You can use Incinerate, AI hacking, you get cryo ammo or disruptor ammo. You can use sniper rifle, heavy pistol, and submachine gun, which is a new weapon type. And Tactical Cloak is you make yourself invisible and your next shot does increase damage. Vanguard, which is a lot of classes I believe people will go. Vanguard Sentinel, usually what people tend to go a lot. Biotic Charge, which you basically turn yourself into a ball and you basically run into someone. Pull them up in the sky. Shockwave is a very fun power and it's going to be very crucial to a certain part in the game, and I'll explain when we get to that. You can only use shotguns, heavy pistols, submachine guns, and then you have incendiary ammo and cryo ammo. Sentinel, which is a mix of biotics and tech abilities. You have tech armor, which you just give yourself armor. You can use throw, warp, overload, and cryoblast, which is similar to incinerate, where incinerate you throw like a fireball kind of thing. Cryoblast is you just throw an ice ball, and you can only use heavy pistol or submachine gun. What I'm going to be playing is Adept. Our exclusive power is Singularity, which is, you know, it makes the little black hole that sucks everyone up and just leaves them around. Warp, throw, pull, shockwave. Warp in this game doesn't do what it used to do in Mass Effect 1. It actually sends out a blast now. And same thing, heavy pistol, submachine gun, engineer. You can make a drone, that's your exclusive. You can use overload, incinerate, cryo blast, and AI hacking. Heavy pistol, submachine gun. I'm playing Adept, so I already know what my build's gonna look like. Now, this is something interesting. So how Mass Effect 2 works is you get a bonus power. It's a bonus power of your choice. When you select the bonus power, you'll automatically have one skill point into it. But how it works is, as you say, it says your achievements. Really how it works is it's based off of your character, your squad members, and if they're loyal to you. That's the easiest way to put it. So I'm gonna put flashbang grenade for now, but you can change it later. So I just wanted to give that little insight for anyone who might be new and watching. So yeah.
Something's wrong. He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
She purty, but too bad I'm not gonna romance her.
Wake up, Commander.
You'll also notice that we now have scars on our face. I'll elaborate a little bit later on the scars.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Alright, so one of the benefits to having a max level character is you start the game straight at level 5. And also, from the looks of it, my credits from the last game transferred over, so that's why I have that much. But not like entirely, it's only a percentage of what transferred over. But yeah, as you can see, because I was max level in the last game, and I had full Paragon and Renegade from Mass Effect 2, I start with a little bit in both Paragon and Renegade. On top of, I'm able to start at level 5, whereas normally you would start level 1, but depending on your save file you brought over, you start at a different level. Now if you've noticed, I want to discuss the scars real quick. The scars are indicated, you can remove them later. I'll explain that when we get to it. But what happens is if you go more Renegade, your scars are going to be more open and they're not going to heal as well. And you'll see like the Renegade line, like color coming out of them. If you're more Paragon, your scars will start to heal. But for right now, but I need Biotic Mastery because I need to reduce that recharge time. And you see, as I got Biotic Mastery, it started increasing both Paragon and Renegade. So I'm gonna real quick go to my powers, make sure map. I'm not gonna map flashbang because I don't plan on using it.
Shepard. Grab your weapon and
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself
So
from
as you can see,
security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
now the new mechanic is you don't have that overheat gauge. You actually have like ammo.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try. Look out!
Actually gonna hit it.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
So as you can see now, combat's a little bit more fluid than it used to be. Your health regen, so you don't have to use Medigel. Your barriers regen. And so, showing real quick, if I was to get into a firefight, I'm gonna use my singularity. You see how that thing closes in? That's to let you know when you're able to use your powers again. So you can't just spam powers like you were able to in Mass Effect 1. You actually have to
Security mechs are closing in on your position. Take
you actually have to time everything now. I missed that shot entirely.
Systems engaged.
So there's something in this game called combos. And if what's it called? Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah, I knew I was about to die. I'm playing on Insanity right now, and because unfortunately they gave you like basic bitch gear and stuff, starting at level 5 on Insanity is not easy. If it was level 1, it'd be a little bit more doable, but at the same time, I'm not too worried. I'll get through it.
Try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
I just gotta remember to do things the certain way.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your.
Combat systems engaged.
Yeah, you don't ignore that. Same with headshots. I had to test something before I started to make sure everything was correct with the bonuses you get. That was weird.
Nice work, Shepard.
Coast is clear.
Because of that glitch, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to get screwed over of all the bonuses that I would normally get from having a max level character. So that's the only reason why I kind of did start it up to see what happens. Yeah,
Don't waste time. I can't keep
fortunately, they're messed up.
More reinforcements heading.
This is another
Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to
new type of weapon in the game called heavy weapons. Shepard's the only one that can use the heavy weapon. You'll hit a point where you don't really use them, but as you can see, they're pretty strong. My problem with the heavy weapons is,
Hurry, get to the door.
well, I get that ammo is going to be scarce for them. That I get.
Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you.
Is that some are just way better than others. And unfortunately, there's one heavy weapon that you want to bring in the final fight, if I remember correctly, in this game. And that heavy weapon is like the best thing you can ask for.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems
Yeah,
to
so
care.
they changed a lot of things, like you just don't gain XP mid-mission.
Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
So how you get XP now is side missions will still give it to you, but like when you do a main mission, expect to level up at the end of a main mission. This is also something new. This case, this one I can just do, but there is a new form of hacking
Subject shows
minigame.
signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
So I'm not gonna fully go on to what she said there to avoid spoilers, but let's just say we're not entirely human. We have a little bit of machines in us. That's all I'm gonna go on it. She'll elaborate further when we get to that part. Okay, that was just excessive. Really, a rocket on that dude?
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Okay. There's that.
You're up.
And this is where
Come on over.
Jacob.
Tag. Target down.
As you can see, the way his pistol looks, he has an ammo type.
Are you with
engaged.
Miranda?
Yeah. I'm Jacob Taylor.
Oh, sorry.
I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
I usually get into a force of habit because I can read faster than what gets said at times.
Things must be worse than I thought if
may
Miranda's got you
skip
running
dialogue.
around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
So now there's something new in this game, which is combos with powers. You have detonators and primers. So with him, he can use pull and that primes. And then if I hit with another power, which killed it.
Falling back.
Sir, don't kill it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna
promise
hit.
I'd answer your questions.
He ruined it twice.
You said they spent 2 years
But
rebuilding
basically,
me?
you have a primer
How bad were
power
my
and a
injuries?
detonator.
I'm no doctor.
If you
but
use
it
a
was
primer
bad.
power, when you hit him
When
with
I
a
first saw
detonator,
you,
you
you were
do
nothing
more
but
damage
meat and
or
tubes.
additional effects.
Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin.
So with
Project
Biotics,
Lazarus
you
was
just
different.
you could hit a lot
Cutting
harder.
edge technology.
With tech powers, you might do like an AoE burst that affects more than one enemy.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology
I
money
will
could
say,
buy.
I definitely like
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's
the
behind
graphical
it?
upgrades
What
that
they're
they
after?
did to Mass Effect 2.
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Alright, next investigate.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
So there's Normandy crew. We can talk
What's your
to
job
Jacob.
here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service
Yeah, I
tunnels and
already
head for
don't
the
like
network
Wilson.
control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
So one thing we're gonna do before we head on is, hey Jacob, I'm gonna mess with your powers. Now, like I said, put in a little there. I need his pull to work better. So, if you notice how skill points work now, is this is basic cost of a skill is 1 point. Then it's 2 points to get to the next level, 3 points to get to the next level, 4 points to get to the next level. When you get to the 4th level, it then goes, you can put it one of two ways. So you evolve the ability. So for example, using pull as an example, because he will be using pull, he will be a primer for me. You have heavy pull, which keeps them in the air longer, that's not what I'm doing with him. He's going to be having pull field, which affects all nearby targets and suspends them, the entire group in the air. That's what he's going to do for me. Eventually, you're going to also probably want to give him incendiary ammo, which is, he already has it by default, but as you put more into it, see, it increases the damage. But then here's the nice thing about it. So any squad member that has a ammo power does one of two things. You can Inferno ammo 1, explosive charge spreads the ammunition payload on impact, or 2, you give the entire squad the effect of the ammo. Usually with gun powers, you want to give it to the entire squad. And I say usually with gun powers. So thermal clips if I need them.
Sleep mode ended.
Now, let's see if I can pull this off.
Have a nice trip.
Damn it, Wilson. You saw that? That's an biotic explosion. I just did a whole bunch of more damage. Try to see if I can. There we go.
Come on over. Wilson, find us another route out of here.
So I have no barrier right now.
Lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. Oh God. They found me. Help.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry. They're out of control.
Up those stairs, Shepard.
So I'm going to explore a little because of logs and stuff.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
So that's gives a little like dialogue into
Shepard, down here!
What Lazarus
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid
So
station
this
on the
is
wall.
a new change from Mass Effect 1 to 2. Normally you had Metagel, you just gave your team health. But now what you do is Unity, which was the revive skill from Mass Effect 1, is it's still just the revive skill, but now it has uses based on Metagel. So rather than just having the healing based on Metagel and then you can use Unity whenever, it's now you have to use Unity with Metagel as your number of charges.
Thanks,
and you can
Shepard.
increase the charges.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us
If you get
even
any
now,
excess
huh?
Metagel,
I thought
that's
maybe
just
I could
extra
shut down the
credits.
security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Hey Jacob, do you mind hitting that? God damn it.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Jacob, you gotta stop taking my kills.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
So, this is where we learn that Cerberus are the ones who saved us.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive man?
Martin
Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back.
So, like, I can access the data pad. That's just, like, really just codex. The first couple missions is kind of like a hold your hand mission, get you a feel for the game. Can't. Oh yeah, I can't put anything into his powers because. Nothing over there, so we're gonna go this way. I heard it. I heard it. I can see the two over there. Jason, can you pull that? God damn it.
Gotta hurt!
So any ally you have that has a
Attack exceeds unit defenses.
an ammo power, will always use it.
Engaged.
I forgot that they made punches so much stronger.
Have a nice trip.
They made melee so much nicer in this game, and like it just does more basic damage.
But the damage is far worse than we initially
She
In addition to the
doesn't show on this.
burns
She
and
only shows
internal
on
injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Oh wait, I don't have a crouch button. That's right. So this is the new hacking minigame. You have to match the symbols of the bypass. So like, boom, they match, they match. So basically what you see is they have a circuit board and they put two random nodes of that circuit board and you have to match them. As you can See, it's just logging a bunch of the credits and stuff that I got. And I could go in the codex and it just shows me a bunch of random stuff. Journal. Right now. Prologue. Awakening.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
So what she's using is actually not a pistol, but a submachine gun. It unfortunately it looks like a pistol.
Wilson betrayed us all.
So yeah, I'm just gonna flat out just say I knew he was lying because honestly I never liked the guy.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
So you can get some more questions.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right.
Answers.
I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
So she's unique because she's a biotic but also has the overload power. So she's, in a weird way, she's like a... I want to say Sentinel? Or no, Vanguard. But
before you meet with the elusive man,
how the game does it is weird.
To evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble.
So unlike the first game where your squad members fit certain roles,
the elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact.
Those roles don't apply.
Ask the questions.
It's basically your squad members have abilities just set to them that they chose.
Did you say 2
years and 12 days?
I meant to hit I feel fine.
You were on an operating table for
the
most...
sooner we start.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to
you were a
skip through
spacer
that.
kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
No way was I gonna let those slaver bastards send me running.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there.
I meant to put I feel fine,
Miranda.
but that doesn't
Almost.
really
Let's
matter
try something
to
more
anything.
recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
See, this one, you can. I'm gonna go. It was a hard
I
choice.
left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
So now we get to here. Service facility. And if you notice, the facility looks very similar to how they ended Mass Effect 1.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
How they had Shepard staring at a facility, or with a facility in the background, it looks very similar to that facility. So now I'm going to explain a couple other things too, but you can't talk to them. They'll just say you have to go talk to the elusive man. This is the next thing I wanted to talk about. So if you play the OG Mass Effect 2, when you got to this point, you were given all the DLC weapons and armor just at this point, and you can equip them right away. With the Legendary Edition, they included the armor and stuff into the base game. So for right now, I'm going to choose my casual appearance, which is military gear, formal. I can look like a doc. I can look like this, and I believe the outfit changes based off of your these outfits colors I think change based off of other things, but hoodie or jacket. We'll go with the hoodie. So right here, if you had armors, you could select the type of armor. The new thing with this game is that your gear now actually changes how your stuff works. So as you can see, just having the N7 chestplate, my power damage is increased by 3%. Weapon damage for the shoulders, health for the gauntlets, shield. It's a very basic thing. Now the helmet even applies, but the only problem I have with helmets is you can't disable them during cutscenes. So eventually, at the start of the game, you're gonna be using an armor, but then after that, you will be switching to pieces because you can build more to how you want to play. But as you can see, like increase health, basic, increase health, but I can get it with the filters, or the recon hood, which is increased weapon damage. I'm gonna go no helmet for right now, but the one thing I am gonna do is I'm going to put my colors on. I'm actually a fan of purple, but I like this shade. I don't know why. Like orange and purple are like two colors I really like. I just don't like it. It's so shiny. Yeah, I like a nice... See, the color I do like is this orange, but... Oh yeah, pattern. I'm gonna go the other way with it. Yeah, I like it that way. I would make the armor that color. We'll go with that. And the casual appearance, it's still black. Because I think when you equip this, it used to be like red and stuff. So now you see my armor's matches that stuff now. So I'm gonna go talk to IM.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
So you can be, if you want to be like more of a Paragon, you're just gonna be like, you're not my friend. But I do play Mass Effect 2 a little bit more on the Renegade side, so...
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
And yes, if you're wondering, the Elusive Man's eyes are some kind of enhancement. They're not basic eyes. You could tell that they look almost machine.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
So now that's all that turns. It goes.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Bitch just hung up. But yeah, when you finish a mission, that's when you get like your level ups now. So it wasn't like how it used to be where you just gotta level up mid-mission, you can pause, go, all that stuff. I need to build up my points now And the only reason... So I'm going to say this. I need to build up my points because I need to get Shockwave as soon as I can. And there's a reason why I say that I need to get Shockwave. Because this is going to be a very critical power in a later game. Now I can talk to
The man
Miranda.
is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
So you can mess with her and be like, you sound jealous, but in this case I'm just
I
gonna...
never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
So I can basically talk to...
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
And then
what can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I actually... As much as I like I said, I have my colors. Yeah, I kind of like this color. Because this is kind of... I don't like the sheen on it. That's basic purple. You got black, but I kind of like how this color comes out, so... Yeah. Now we can talk to Jacob.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
So you can basically ask...
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
So the difference is, like, this is a very key difference that they mention about Cerberus and the Alliance, is the Alliance right now is kind of just doing pencil pushing. But Cerberus is like, no, we're gonna go look and see what's going on.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
So it was kind of like the Alliance's way of trying to make their version of Spectres, but yeah, it didn't work.
You know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
So boom, talk, and then when we go to here to do Freedom's Progress, after every mission now, this is how you get your little like what happened. So I gotta level up. I'm level 6. It gives a summary about what happened. Now here's where it does. It says importing a level 59 character into Mass Effect 2. It should be 60, but for some reason the effects are the same as if it was a level 60 character. It's weird because that's why I said it at the beginning. That there's a weird glitch going on with the legendary collection. Because so I just wanted to pull it up so I can accurately tell you. The import bonuses, what they used to be was, if your character was level 49 or below, you got 1,000 XP, which means you basically would start at level 2. You get 20,000 credits and 2,500 at each resource. It would take 190 points of your Renegade or Paragon and transfer that over. So here's another thing. Next, if you were level 50 to 59, you got 2,000 XP, 30,000 credits, 5,000 each resource. Even though it says we're level 59, we got the level 60 benefits because the new system that they added kind of messed up the game in a sense. So we started with 4,000 XP, 10,000 of each resource. We got the normal 100,000 credits, but the interesting thing is, despite us having maxed out credits, we don't get them fully. You see the 9999, but it doesn't give us our max money. So there is a cap on the money. I just want to explain that for anyone because I know some people might be confused. If you find any weapons during the mission, you'll see this saying you got a new weapon. Now I have to get through this part so I can accurately explain about the other part of the game, but this is still like kind of like a tutorial mission.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
So we can just ask some stuff real quick.
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
So this is how we could start, where we're gonna basically
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
So for that little thing, I just got +2 around. Now it says fully equipped. So this is where I now have my submachine gun. It's a 3-round burst. But what they don't tell you is this is a very point blank weapon.
Change weapons.
Rearming.
And like really point blank. I mean, once you get the hang of it, you can pull it off.
Just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
But yeah, it's very point blank. It's tricky to use until you get a better SMG.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
So gonna do a look around because that's kind of what I like to do. Because you want things like spare parts and stuff, and that's how you're gonna find your weapons going forward now. You can either A, buy them in a shop. Oh yeah, they added this, and it's actually really nice. It just tells you which way to go. But yeah, you can buy your weapons in a shop, or you have to find them.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris.
Strange.
Oh yeah. I'm not using my points, but I'm using some of Miranda's points. I want her to have some there, and yeah, I want her to be Overload. Despite her having warp, I need her to focus on Overload right now. And Jacob, yeah. I didn't get anything for him. Oh wow, I'm already taking some damage. Holding the square allows you to do the quick swap.
On our right!
Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Actually, what I'm more worried about is that thing.
Watch your head!
Alright, Miranda went down. They both went down.
My shields are down.
Oh yeah. Sir? Wow! I went from that much health down. I mean, I am playing on Insanity, and I do have very crap weapons. To put it in the simplest terms, like, my weapons can't do much. I need to get to the next area for the reasons of I need better armor.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris.
So we're gonna do a biotic explosion.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Again.
Come on over! Gear up! On target!
Shoot them before they take out
My
your
main
shields.
target is gonna be the dog thing.
I got it.
Yeah, they blow up when destroyed.
Shield to fail.
God damn it. Another one spawned in. Oh. Huh.
Requesting assistance.
Hold on. Did the player just freeze up? On my end, everything's good. That's actually really weird. Give me a sec to fix this. Yeah, I think something happened with the player, because on my end everything's good. That's not good. Why is this fucking black? Mine, everything's good. Alright, this is really weird. Let me finish this fight and then I can... Sec. I see it's black screened. Man, I might have to reset my capture card. This is weird. Hold on, bear with me, people. I'm trying to get this fixed. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I might have to reset my capture card, so bear with me.